In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closed. Okay. The final results are 65% Spain, 35% sports cars. That is amazing. I didn't actually expect that. 65% Spain. You can stop voting now, guys. Right, so we're going to Spain. We're going to Spain. Where are we? That one. Take job. There we go. Alright, let's try this Iveco out, shall we? Don't worry, because the Spain job isn't that long, so we'll get another vote soon anyway. So it's no big deal. If I'd have taken the sports cars, it would have been a very long drive. So we're in the wrong. There we go. Let's see if we can just start in 4th gear. From what I've been told, starting in 4th is absolutely fine. Hilarious, isn't it? It's so counterintuitive compared to driving a car that you can actually just start in 4th gear if you want to. But I've received quite a lot of information from real truck drivers. Not just information, but actually drivers complaining. I keep telling them I am learning how to do this, but I tell you, I never imagined it would be such a big change from actually doing cars to doing trucks. And it's all to do with the amount of gears they have, but mostly it's to do with the amount of torque a truck has. I think I got my lights on though, haven't I? Yes. And the truck drivers basically sort of messaged me saying, you know, you're using your gears wrong, you're switching at the wrong times, you're using too much revs in the engine. So I had a really long set of messages from some real truck drivers, and they're basically telling me that if you do what I do, which is drive at higher revs, you're going to do two things. I delivered from Reaper 100. Reaper 100 is that? You broke chat quite badly. What? You had insurance, yes? I broke chat. It's still working. Twitch chat's broken all the time. Thank you for your delivery, sir. When you get your LGV license, we always start in 3rd. Because the torque rate is ridiculous at first. Yes, exactly. I've been told that, you know, you just don't use 1st and 2nd gear. Unless you're actually going up a hill, a really steep hill with a very heavy load. Otherwise, you can just start in 4th. Or you can drop down to 3rd if you've got a load on. And I just find this all very fascinating. And the other thing is, look at my rev range down there. Can you read the rev counter? Like the green bars between 1,000 and 1,500. So I need to keep my revs between that, because if I don't, two things are going to happen. I'm going to wear the engine out a lot quicker, and I'm going to burn a lot of fuel. And one guy said to me that, update your Twitch coming of gauge. Nice. One guy said to me that the trucks he drives, the engine's good for like 1 million miles in its lifetime, but if you get a driver who drives it really badly, it'll shorten the lifetime down to 600,000, which is a very expensive thing to do. And also the fuel bills will be way more expensive, which, you know, considering a truck is meant to do so many miles, if you can save even 5% fuel, it's a lot of money. So I know Eddie Stobart, if you've seen Eddie Stobart Trucks and Trailers, they have a scheme where if the drivers are operating their trucks in the fuel efficient area and they save fuel, they get like 5% of the savings every month in their pay packet, and that actually adds up to quite a bit of money over the year. Like it can be like £1,000 bonus over the year. Delivery from Whiteland 92. Good old Whiteland. It's been this lane. Oh, he's off. Pizza gags are coming already. Good grief. Why is the pizza flat? They used hammer. Oh. Oh, Whiteland, sir. Come on. What are you scraping these up from the pizza bottom barrel of jokes? There we go. IKEA. Delivery from Casey new account. Bloody hell. That's a hell of a name. I don't know if you remember me, but I donated in your last stream, but I put the wrong username. Oh my god, fail. Well, best of luck. Here's my joke of the week. This is going to get cut off. This is so going to get cut off. Cross between a sheep and a kangaroo, a woolly jumper. Oh, world's worst jokes are coming out. Thank you for your donation. I shall change your chat colours, guys, when I finish this journey. So, when I finish this journey, I'll take a 5-minute break and have a drink and whatever, and that's when I change chat colours. You love pizza jokes, do you, Whiteland? I kind of get the feeling you do. Oh, there's the trailer. Okay. This was an IKEA, apparently. I think there's a bit of mislabelling going on there, don't you? Something tells me this is not an IKEA place. Okay, it should be that button there. When do you get your subscribe button? I've got to apply for it yet. That's why I'm trying to keep the stats up. Delivery from Quicksilver 384, John. Let's turn this thing around. Why did the pie cross the road? Because it was meat and tatties. Oh my god! Are you from Yorkshire by any chance? With meat and tatties? You've got to be Yorkshire or Lancashire, I think, to have like a joke like that. Because a lot of people in this stream wouldn't have no idea what meat and tatties is, whereas I do, because I'm from Yorkshire. Right, let's just quickly inspect this truck like we always do in the delivery. Let's park up there. There we go. It's just a forklift, nothing exciting. Not the world's most exciting delivery, but hey ho, it's not that long. You're from Portsmouth, Hampshire. Oh, is Portsmouth in Hampshire? I didn't actually know that. Got a Renault. We got a Renault, people. You're from Yorkshire. You're a Yorkshire lad too. I'm a Lancashire lad. Delivery from Ryan Lad 155. What does an aardvark like on its pizza? Anchovies. Oh, that's almost good actually. It's clever. It's clever. Thank you for your delivery and your joke. Seriously, I was beginning to think that we couldn't carry on with pizza gags because I've heard all of them now. How wrong I was. How much horsepower does this truck have? Can you remember, guys? Was it 500? Was it about 500? However, interestingly, I have been told that with a truck, it really doesn't matter what the engine horsepower is. It's more important what the torque is and what revs the torque is produced, the maximum torque is produced. Look at that, started in 4th with a forklift on the back. Amazing. Delivery from Geordie Joe. Geordie Joe 99. You've made some more deliveries. Is he letting me go? Are you serious, dude? Wow. What do you call a dinosaur with a pain in the backside? Megazorus. Oh, man. That's straight out of a cracker. That's a cracker joke, that is. Although I doubt that'd get into a cracker. It might get into some adult crackers. Just a quick word about the resolutions, guys. You should have... I stream up at 720, so you should see a 720 plus option. That's my native resolution. If your bandwidth can handle it, that's the best quality you're going to get. You'll then have a 720p. That is Twitch's version of my 720. That's basically a lower bandwidth version of a 720. which has gone through their servers. And then finally you'll have a 360 option, which is all Twitch gives me at the moment. What? That was on green. Screw you, game. Not having that. You may be wondering why I don't have 480. It's because they only give 480 out to the bigger channels. So if I stream and get a sub button, shortly after I should be able to get a 480 option. But what I'm going to do is just focus on the sub button first, and then I'll apply for a 480 later. So give it a few weeks, and with a bit of luck, I might be all set up. Delivery, sorry I missed the name. What would you do if the Scania company went bust and SCS decided to remove them? There's no chance of the Scania company going bust. They're owned, the majority shareholding is Volkswagen, and Volkswagen own over 50% of the MAN truck company, and they own BMW, and they own, I think, a good chunk of Audi. You know, the chances of Volkswagen and Scania going bust are utterly, like, they're nearly none, basically, so I'm not worried about that. Neutral, parking brake. Have you tried to stream in 1080p? Twitch may add 720. I've not tried that, Whiteland. I have not tried that. It would be an interesting thing to try, I think, wouldn't it? I may have to do that on a test. Okay, so my goal for today is to try and keep that rev counter up to 1500 as much as possible. So when you're buying a truck, if you look, it tells you where the what RPM the maximum torque is produced. And what I was told by a trucker is, if you go over that, then you're pretty much just wasting fuel, and you should change immediately. Yeah, this is from real truckers. Delivery from Krushnikov. Why did the man enter the pizza business? Why did the man enter the pizza business? He wanted to make some dough? Oh, grown city, sir, grown city. I love this starting in 4th gear. It's just a bloody revelation to me. Delivery from Mr. CM Storm. Let's go left here. Keep up the good work. Here is my crappy joke. Why did Mickey Mouse get shot? Answer, because Donald ducked. Oh, that's out of a cracker. That's so out. That's a cracker joke right there. In fact, I think in days gone by I've seen that bloody joke in a cracker. Another one from Reaper 100. Gotta love these jokes. Yep, you do gotta love these jokes. This is like the joke channel. You only go higher than 1500 when hauling heavy loads of payload if you're using the most... Yeah. But even then, you're you know, once you've gone past the maximum torque band... What I was told is the only reason to go past that 1500 and past the maximum torque band is if, as you say, you're going up a hill with a heavy load, because when you change gear, you need to have enough revs so that when you select your next gear, you'll be near that maximum torque, so that you can keep the momentum and keep the engine pulling up the hill. So it all kind of makes sense when you're told it, basically. Read the squirrel. Monday, approximately 12, drove a Polish truck driver to a truck in the Norwegian second longest truck called something. 3 minutes after the fire started in the engine, truck driver, he survived. 73 people are sent to 6 different hospitals. This is one of many truck accidents in the Norwegian tunnels. Bloody hell. Good grief. I take it nobody was killed, which is, you know, a blessing. What truck are you driving, and does it look good? Let me show you. Let me show you. With... that option. I am driving the Iveco Stralis Hi-Way. Is it going to do a front camera at some point? There we go. Trying to stay off the rumble strip. That sort of driving. I'm going to have to switch back into first person now before I crash this thing. Yeah, if you're going to send a pizza joke, no one was killed. That's good. Don't Google it, because everybody's going to send it in. What part of Lancaster are you from? I'm from St Helens. I know where Skipton is. Unfortunately, St Helens is no longer in Lancashire, because they moved the border and put it in St Helens. So you drive a few miles away out of St Helens towards Wigan, and then you're back in Lancashire again. I don't know why they decided to move the border. Whoa, those brakes are keen. I totally overbraked. There we go. Delivery from Geordie Joe 1999 again. Geordie Joe. Just like to say, great vids. Keep the vids coming. You are just brilliant at these vids. No need to change your chat colour, already have. Ah yes, but your chat colours do add up. So I don't know what colour you are at the moment, because I can't see it on screen. But your chat colours do add up, and if you donate even small amounts, when you reach a certain level, your chat colour changes. Doesn't happen straight away, because I currently have to go and calculate it, but it will happen, trust me. Have we got any mods in here at the moment? I haven't actually noticed if I've got any mods online. Do you want a part mod 131 part mods work on 148? Not all of them. Not all of them. How long have you been streaming? Oh, about 20 odd minutes, I think. No, about 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, it's the Iveco. It is the Iveco. Yes, we do. Okay, Hate Train, cool. Did the boss Messias answer? No, he didn't. Hey Train, could you just do the exclamation mark colours command, and then they can see the levels that you can move up. Even if you donate small amounts, they can add up, and then your chat colour changes. Thank you. Oh, and Danatrix as well. I'm glad I've got mods in here. There you go. Cool. You should be able to see on screen how the colouring works now. So obviously, if and when I get a subscriber button, I will have to have another colour for subscribers. A special colour for subs. Well, this Iveco's okay, actually. I'm enjoying it a lot more than the Renault, put it that way. And I managed to stay in the green band. Will you post this on YouTube? Yes, most likely I will. Come on. Wait. Why are you not moving? God, I hate the AI. Look at that. What a psycho. This is a long road, isn't it? Delivery from Quicksilver 384. John, again. John's got another pizza joke, I'm convinced. Oh, look. Oh, look. Look, you didn't give way to me either. Right, you. Screw you. I should slow down now and make him sit behind me. Oh, I missed the joke now. Sodium, what? Hyperbromite. Nabro. Oh, I get you. I get it. Na is sodium. Yep. Br, bromide, and the O for oxygen. Nice. I missed the start of that, but I got the chemistry thing. Even I remember my chemistry lessons. Oh, this dude's trying to overtake. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you ever seen the film Duel, sir? Yeah, you've seen the film Duel. Have you seen that Steven Spielberg film, Duel? It's a 70s film. I just did it to that dude. He's not getting past me if I can help it. I think we might have to go down to 10th. Yeah. That's better. Brilliant film. You never get to see the driver of that truck ever in the entire film, and it's just a dirty truck, but it's so intimidating. It's a great film. It's essentially just one guy in his car and a truck, and he managed to make a great film out of it. It's ridiculous. Another delivery from Reaper 100. Renault versus Iveco. Just turn the retarder on a bit. Doesn't matter what you do, will always be improvement. Yep, absolutely. So, I don't know if you can see this, when my thumb... Whoops, stay on target. You see these, where my thumbs are right now, the bottom two buttons. Hello? Where do you think you're going, cheeky? The bottom two buttons here, I've mapped to plus and minus retarder. So when I'm going down a hill, I don't think you're getting the idea, are you? When I'm going down a hill, I just press this one here on my right thumb, and it'll increase the engine retardation. Because I've got a retarding transmission, it means it'll slow me down. So it just kills the extra momentum as you're going downhill. The film's called Duel, D-U-E-L, Duel. Steven Spielberg, 1972, I'd guess. So yeah, in case you don't know, for those of you that don't know, the retarder is there because if you go down a hill with so much weight behind you and you use your brakes, then basically if you're just trying to kill speed off because you're going down a hill, you'll basically wear the brakes out and overheat them. So you have a oh, you cheeky bugger! I think we made contact and immediately put his hazard lights on and backed off. I've got a problem with this guy. 1971, there you go, I wasn't far off. So that's the point of the retarder, is to slow you down so that you don't overheat your brakes, basically. How much immersion does the H shift add? Ridiculous amounts. It's nothing like the paddles. If you use a paddle sequential shifter, it's just... I can't tell you how much of a difference it makes to the immersion. Having to shift manually through the gears means learning how the revolution, the RPM works, how the shifting works, because you've got to use it. You've got to go like 1 to 6, 7 to 12. You've got to manage 12 gears. You've got to manage your RPM. It's a very different experience to sequential gears. Please honk the horn. Okay, hang on. Do you remember that? The Iveco has the #1 official gayest sounding horn in the game. Even worse than a Renault. Listen to this. What if I stick my head out the window? Unbelievable. I would never press that horn in real life. You would be laughed at. Got delivery from Norwegian Boy on 94. This guy's a big supporter. Just want to say thanks for your very careful driving. I hope I was good as you are. Keep going gently as you do now when we save lives on the EA's funniest games. Well, it's a sim, and the thing is I've had to get more and more realistic in the way I drive it, because I have a lot of truckers who watch me now and they're like, dude, you just drive like a maniac, you're changing gears in the wrong place. I just get ridiculed, like, sorry, you're a real truck driver, I'll do my best next time, sir, thank you. But yeah, I mean, fair play, if these guys want to play this game, this is how they'd play it. They'd play it realistically. I still can't cope with the speeding thing. I still tend to break the speed limit a lot. Like it's, what was it, 70 then, and I'm doing 87? So yeah, I should probably slow down. Do you think there'll be an American truck drive simulator? I think there will be. They registered the domain name, americantrucksim.com, I think. They've already registered that. Are you in Sahara? Yes, we are. We're in North Africa. I think we're in the Sahara. Delivery from Gloucester 22. Love your videos. Are you playing Payday later with the squad? And are you looking forward to DayZ standalone? I don't know what we're doing later. I guess it depends who's on. I did text. I know John's in TeamSpeak and he's gone for food, I think. Shannon and Chris were at Hoggies, but they're on the way back, so I'm not sure what time Chris is going to be online. And Fred, I don't know about. I think he's moving. Well, he's moved now. I don't know what's going on. I know Fred's got problems with his nan at the moment, so I think that's taking up a lot of his time. And Mr. Stoney, I texted, but I've not got a reply back yet. So, Are we playing Payday? Well, only if we have enough people on, because Payday Beta 3 has been released today, so there have been some changes and fixes. It'd be kind of interesting to... Chris is live? Is he? Well, he's not in TeamSpeak. That's interesting. What's he playing? Chris isn't in TeamSpeak. He usually jumps in TeamSpeak when he's live. Stoney's locked out of his house? Are you kidding me? Oh, he's playing FTL. Okay, so he's not jumped on TeamSpeak because he's obviously just having a quick go of FTL. Fair enough. So I guess that's John and Chris and me. So we just need a fourth guy to play Payday, I think. 8 trillion. Somebody worked out that it was more than 8 trillion. They worked out that it was 8 quadrillion, I think. Oh, let's just move here and get a little bit more comfortable. I think I need some lights on now. Whoa, wrong button. That's the lights. Let's put the side lights on. What is your favourite sport? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Do you mean to watch or to play? ETS giveaways is something I'm basically planning now. Whoa, those are a bit bright. Just turn that down. Squirrel, love your vids. First time being in a stream. Well, hello, welcome. Will you play DayZ later today? I don't know. Again, so what usually happens is we see who's online and then we go, right, what do we fancy playing? And somebody will say, fancy some DayZ? Or somebody will go, oh, I'm too tired for DayZ, or let's fancy some Payday, or whatever. So we generally don't really plan it. We just see who's online and then go from there, really. As for favourite sports, I really like cricket. I mean, I like playing cricket and I like watching cricket, but I don't play it because it's a big commitment. It's a bit like golf. I like playing golf, but it's a big commitment. You can't just go out for a game of golf. You go out for 5 or 6 hours to play golf, and it's just too much. Same with cricket. You got to go out for 5 hours and be on a team. So they're kind of my favourite things, but I can't really play them. And golf is a little bit boring to watch, whereas cricket's a lot... I can put cricket on in the background and watch that while I'm doing something else, so that's kind of cool. What else? Let's put wipers on. Formula 1 is something I like to watch, but I've not really watched much of it. Well, I don't really watch much of it now because I'm usually busy making videos or streaming. Something like that. Whoa, we're picking up a lot of speed. Kick the retarder into action. God bless that retarder. Have you tried... Sorry, have you tried beaming or spin tyres? I don't know what beaming is. But spin tyres is a tech demo at the moment. Well, this is a bloody steep hill. This doesn't look that steep. It really is, though. Spin Tyres is a tech demo, not a game yet, but it does look very interesting, so if it becomes a game, I will definitely play it. I think we're just going to have to hold this in 6th. Go back to the Renault. Not a chance. Not a cat in hell's chance. Do you know if we will be charged to become a sub? So I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Subscribing, when I get the button, subscribing is an optional thing. You don't have to. The idea is that it gives you benefits, so one of the benefits is you wouldn't see any adverts on my stream. You get a special icon next to you to show that you are a subscriber. Probably one of my squirrel icons is what I'd go for. I think Twitch is $4.99 per month, which is something like £3.50, I guess. You see no ads, you get the icon, and when I do giveaways, like subscriber-only giveaways, you'd be eligible for that. And obviously it helps to support me, and it helps to support Twitch. That's the whole point of it. Bloody hell, these hills. Is it really like this in the Sahara? Why don't you have a fan as your 4th player? No, we don't do that. Because we'd have to basically train them up on payday, and it's such a hassle basically going through a selection process and picking people, and you know, it creates arguments. It really does create arguments. People always, the people who don't get picked, some of them get a little bit angry and stuff. It's like, it's not worth trying. Stick your head out of the window. In the rain? That's how you get a wet head doing that. Can you check the map? Yep, I can check the map. See how far we are from the docks. Let's just get the map key there. There you go. So we came from Algiers. We're about halfway. Halfway down to Tangier. I may stop there. Actually, do you think that's going to be a sleep trip? Or not? Do you think that's going to make me rest? Because if so, I might rest here and get the night over with and then do it there. But I don't want to do it here if it's going to do it here. Doesn't look very far enough to be a sleep trip, but I'm not sure. Does anybody know?